Hi guys, we're at the Hanse stand. Gonna have a look around the 548, do a quick walk round. The festival here is really busy, so I'm stuck with time. I'm gonna just do the briefest of bits, okay? As you can see at the back, the rear transom drop down. This one's on electric drop down. You can see the belt system there. There's a small dinghy garage and life raft underneath. And as you can see, left and right, you've got the dinghy davits, which actually pop up. They pop up and come out to make things easy. Just jump aboard really quickly. You guys will know that I love pedestals. I think they're absolutely brilliant. Just to show you here on the left, you've got 12-inch B&G electronics chart plotter, repeaters, autopilot, fusion stereo, compass. There's your carbon wheels. Typical of Hanse, everything's brought back. German main sheeting system. All your lines are brought aft, ease of handling, and this particular Lumar winch is electric. I assume it's 2-speed electric, we'd hope. Underneath the benches, you've got your line rope storage and storage for your electrical connections, and here you've got your shower. Drop down seating, both sides. As I say, we're going to do this quite quickly, which brings up, depending on what model you choose, this can be lifted. Yeah, this one's got barbecue, got your sink and so on. Depends on what options you tick. Coming over this side, you have storage and access into your dinghy garage there, and over here, and walking back a little bit, your emergency tiller is here. Secondary winches on the inside of the wheels on the pedestals. It's just brilliant. It just means when you have guests on board, there's no reason to have any of your lines around here whatsoever. Once again, electric winch, rope bin storage. You've heard me say that already. Over here you have your buttons for your dinghy garage transom, B&G 12-inch compass. Your engine controls are electronic. I'll find out what size the Yanmar engine is and what it comes in standard in a minute. Bow thruster, chain counter. It's all here, everything you need. Everything you need. I'm not sure I'd want to single hand this, but for two, you know, it's pretty good. Both tables on either side, depending on what option you choose, will drop down and then actually turn into a really nice sun deck. Nice thing, we've always said this with Hanse, that your washboards drop down out the way so you don't have bits of plastic or bits of wood that you've got to shove in a locker somewhere. That's really inconvenient. The only thing I find with this boat, particular one, is there are no lockers here underneath the seats. But, well, there's one here, a smaller one here, sorry. Tell a light. Let's go around the outside before we go inside. I got told off for not scripting these well enough, but I know that you want all the information. You have Selden tracks for adjusting your sails. Coming forward, a huge sunbed area. If you're off cruising, I expect that would be a really, really good place for solar panels. This particular one, that on these larger boats, 50 foot and upwards, so they do a hardtop T-top, which is pretty cool. German mainsail system, as we said. There's your Vang and your adjusting. Exterior shrouds or outboard shrouds, however you want to say. And being a bigger boat, it's actually quite nice to see that the lifelines are a reasonable height. So coming forward, you have your Hanse self-tacking jib. I love the fact that this boat has got hatches everywhere. The only thing is they all open in exactly the same direction, but I suppose if you've got wind coming in aft, it doesn't really matter. Big stainless steel double barrel roller, furlec system for your jib and genoa. You've all seen this before. You know, I'm doing yacht deliveries now, and people have their lifelines on the edge. What would really be good is to actually see people put your lifelines on the middle of the boat, because if you have to come forward for any reason, if it's, you imagine your lifeline's here and you're clipped on and you go over, even though you're still clipped onto the boat, you're going to be in the water, and it's a pain in the butt for the crew to try and pull you back up. Walking back, a little bit useless information there for you. If you have any clever tricks like that you want to share with anyone, let us know in the comments below. Coming down into the salon, we'll do this bit straight away as we're here. You have on the port side on the left a little nav desk to keep all your bits and pieces and your paperwork in. This particular one, they chose an option of a television. As you know, with Hanse, you have your, you know, to see for your, they've obviously got climate control for your electronic functions and so on. And there's a charge master there. Typical Hanse, little red light. I love these touch lights. I think they're absolutely brilliant. This model has it adjusted. You have your USB port here. B&G bits, VHF radio up here. Cupboards all the way along, exactly the same, and round on this side. So you've got quite a bit of storage. There is storage underneath the seats. I'm going to come over and have a look here. This particular boat has been set up with a water maker, and there's the shore power control. I will admit this is quite rushed. It's so busy here today, and getting appointments to actually have a look around is really, really difficult. There'll be storage underneath here. These guys are cruisers that own this particular boat. Huge table around here, and this one drops down too to give you an extra double berth. Nice great big port lights. There is storage and clever little handy bits all over the place. They haven't really wasted any space. Coming into the galley, you have a 3-burner gimbaled stove. Nice Corian worktops, the sort of machining you expect from Hanse, from these production boats. Plenty of storage in the galley. You have a hood. This is an inboard hood with cleanable filters, as we'd say. If you had a dishwasher, you could plonk them in there. More storage in the galley. You have the dual drawer stainless steel. You can either have it as 2 fridges, fridge and freezer, however you want. Great system. Lovely bit of kit. And because it's larger, I'll show you that. Just by the companionway as you come down, you have an extra section of worktop here. It has all been rounded round, so you've got handholds wherever you go. Storage underneath. Same there, won't open them all. And you have your dual stainless steel sink, tap or faucet in America. One thing I'd like to point out as we came down, because people always complain about these production yachts, there is a handhold all the way up here and down in the middle. These are those 4 opening hatches you saw, and to give you an idea of head height in here, I'm 5'8", and I've probably got at least another foot. Aft starboard cabin, it's a double cabin. These boats come in loads of different configurations. Once again, got the little touch light, which is brilliant. And the nice thing is with the red light is if you're on passage, it won't ruin your night light. Nice double berth. There is storage over here, not too bad. Once again, USB port charging, same on the other light, and that storage is repeated there. 2 port lights, and up here is an opening hatch for ventilation. In here you have a wet heads for this cabin, manual flush, but you can have electric flush if you want. There's your shower bit up there. Hi to all the mirror people. Sink, once again storage down here, and there is a huge storage behind the mirror. Here's your doors. If you don't want your sink and so on to get wet and constantly rubbing stuff down, you can use these doors that go across and help to keep it all dry. You have more storage in here, and next to it there is access into your mechanical areas, and I'm also told there is storage underneath the bed. So we'll come out of here, back through the galley. You have a day head. Oh no, okay, these guys chose the option of a double bunk. Should have checked before videoing it. The bunks aren't too bad. There's a great video, I'll put a link towards the end, from Nick at 45 Degrees Sailing. They had one of these on charters, and he's a big New Zealand guy, and for the quality of YouTube and video, he actually got on the bunk to show you how big and how much space it is. But you know, great for kids or small people. There's loads of headroom in here again. You've got storage, more storage. Great if you're going to buy one of these for charter, or have, you know, you've got a big family for the weekend. But as I said, as an option, you can also have this as a heads and a separate shower. This, right next door to it, is your VIP guest berth. And if it was me and it was a sailing vessel for us and our family, where we had that bunk, I would actually have that as guest heads, so that you would have your own access through this section here. There's loads of room in this cabin. As I said, I'm 5'8". I shall turn the camera, and as you can see, I still have some room up above my head in this section here of the cockpit. You have a large double bed with side access and a really nice sofa to sit on, get ready. Once again, same light, USB charging, blinds for your port lights. There's storage over here, in here, and you have 2 mains plug sockets. This is really nice. I wouldn't mind being a friend of an owner if this was my cabin. Really, really nice. And a huge opening hatch here, and one up above our heads. So plenty of ventilation. Access to your mechanical department, and as we saw, storage in there. Coming forward, your mast compression post. I know people say I don't need to point it out. This boat has aircon. They've got it going in the owner's cabin, not that they need to. Up here, with these hatches open, there's actually loads of breeze coming through. Here you go for your queen size island bed. This is the owner's cabin, and so it should. It's lovely in here. No problem headroom whatsoever. You've got all the light coming through these port lights, and you have another opening hatch forward there. There is storage underneath the bed. You have storage here, another one here, and a larger cupboard here. There's loads of storage on this boat, which is really good. So there should be for 55-foot yacht. That mirrors all the way along and on the other side. Once again, you have USB charging, mains plug over here, and coming into the owner's head, these guys have their electric flush, separate sink, Corian sink, slate at the back, and a separate shower. If you guys are interested, I can fit, hey, I've put on weight a lot since giving up smoking, which is a good thing, so I can deal with the weight, but you can see actually how much room there is in this shower. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Plenty of room. Come out of there, come forward. This boat's really easy to get around. If you have any questions, if I've gone too quickly, I've got loads of information, let me know in the comments below. If you wait till the end, I shall have a price list and an options list for you. Before you think about switching off, your engine space is under here. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to lift it up, if it's locked off. No, we can get it up. And here is your engine space, cooling fan, your starter battery, obviously you got all your bits and pieces, your water filter. Everything's easy to get to for doing an oil change, seeing if there's any issues within your fuel or anything like that. Pretty clean space, if you ask me. Not bad at all. Pop this back down. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to know. I'll try not to rush the next one, but I can't promise it because there are loads of people and we're having a lot of fun. See you next time.